on, so is this on?
I'm gonna give this bitch too much life. Let her die slowly.
You can't handle my mouth, motherfucker.
I said what I said. Okay, well, what you said was some bull.
Tell a friend. Tell a friend, child.
Hello, everyone, to this whatever podcast. I am Sugar Nipples.
Cody's back in effect again.
LeBron or one-liner, one of them people.
One of those people.
I'm a Gemini, so I switch off sometimes.
Okay.
OG Kush.
OG Kush.
Oh, she good.
So, how do we? Oh my God, it's been a long time since it's been a while since we did.
It's whatever
on the podcast.
Bringing you today's topic
From a petty point of view. So, everyone,
it's been a long time. Should have left you. However, them lyrics go to.
Yes. Yes, everyone. So, this is a special episode. It's part of #HealsForLife. So that's why I did the little intro thing by intro, whatever. I know we've been away for a very long time. It's been about maybe 2 years, maybe, but
we've been doing it on and off.
Yeah, but we're doing fine, and hopefully we will entertain you guys this evening. Yeah. So we got some news for you guys, and we want to talk about the baby mama drama.
But before you do that, happy 4th of July, y'all.
Oh, yeah,
Like
nobody don't give a fuck
happy
about
15 days after Juneteenth. That's what we celebrate.
Cook out there.
Right.
That's if you are in Milwaukee, there ain't no such thing as happy 4th because it's been raining like a woman's wet pussy.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, let's move on. So this viral video been circulating the web to the point where the Breakfast Club. Oh yeah.
Ooh, gunshots.
If you lived on 24th and Wells and you live in Wisconsin, you will know that there are gunshots out there. No, I'm just playing. It's the 4th of July. But anyway.
4th of July.
I mean,
exactly. So this viral video that's been circulating, everybody been talking about it, everybody got something to say, everybody doing reaction videos. So hell, we might as well do a reaction video our damn selves, because guess what? The bitch that decided to say that her baby daddy needs to feed all of her 20 plus kids, she basically said that if none of my kids are going to get it, this kid ain't getting it either. I'm like, oh, okay. So I seen part 1, then I seen part 2 last night, and I immediately got upset. My spirit was just like not right. So for the people that have not watched this video, you motherfuckers about to see it right now. And remember to share the video, because we might get you callers on here, because we want to hear what you motherfuckers got to say.
Please, let's hear it.
So
roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yes, sir. Don't start. Here's the footage, y'all.
Look, y'all. Every fucking day, my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child. But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like, that's bogus as hell. Like, you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there he go. And I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
What are you talking about? What are you mad
Them
about?
my kids, them your kids' siblings though.
So what you?
So my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't give my food stamps to the seven.
Lisa, how is that my problem?
But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings?
Lisa,
them are his siblings
Lisa,
though.
He
not finna eat in front of all his other siblings and they're not eating on McDonald's. Why do I gotta put...
Bring him out to the car. I'll let him eat
No. He's not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you telling me that I gotta bring my son food? I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
How is that shit dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other... You had them other kids. Them your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's? You know I get food stamps on the 11th.
Three kids that ain't mine. What
yeah,
do I look like?
they're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
No, the I did.
Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids.
Why are you recording me?
Because I'm exposing. Everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're full of shit in this bullshit. You only come here with one piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all. Then he can't take that shit. He can't eat it.
Maybe if you had one or two, I can maybe. You got it's three extra kids. What the you all like going to my motherfucking account, spending money on all those kids. Them not my kids.
Them are your kids' siblings though. Dumb.
So that's what you gonna go with? That's the one you gonna
Those are your fucking kids' siblings.
They're my so that means
yeah. So don't.
Where?
No, I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring one something to eat.
I bring them food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. Lisa, you know I get my food stamps on the 11th.
Your babies.
Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, if you feel like I feel the way about him eating, take him in the room and let him.
I'm not taking my kid in the room.
Send him down to the car. He ain't even got to eat in front of his brothers and sisters. He can come right out to the car and eat with me.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here. Give it here. Give it here. Dumb. He ain't eating this. You.
Why don't you just do that?
Because you ain't bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid. Selfish as a like you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell. He not finna eat that shit. Dumb.
Take care of him anyway.
Dumb. He not finna do that. If you can't do it for all, don't do it for none of them. Bye, stupid.
This was her reaction.
So the whole world is basically bashing me right now because I'm the baby mama who was upset at her baby daddy because he only decided to give his child McDonald's and not the rest of my other 3 kids. I have 4 kids. You knew the situation when you dated me. Our child is the youngest child. So keep that in mind before y'all make me the villain. That means all my other kids knew him. He was buying the McDonald's when we were together. My kids have to go through a transition of our breakup as well. Like, yeah, me and you broke up, but my kids got to feel it too. So now my kids have to see only one of their siblings get McDonald's and not the rest of them. And they know it's coming from you because, of course, like me and you used to be together. They used to see you. You used to do it for them. But now you don't want to do that for them anymore. Like, to me, that's petty. That's petty. Like, it's not fair. Like, you're not finna give one child McDonald's and not all the other kids McDonald's. Like, I'm not going. And then on top of that, you mean to tell me you can dib and dab and want to do it sometimes, but yet you can't feed all my other kids McDonald's though? That's what you mean to tell me? Like, I'm not going for that. I'm going to stand on what I said, and I don't care what everybody else have to say about it. Y'all could judge me. Oh, well, I could be the villain, but I said what I said. Like, if you can't bring everybody McDonald's, then can't nobody have McDonald's then. Period.
Like a damn.
So, y'all.
Thoughts? You want to go first?
I'll
go first. So I had a question. I have several questions. First, number one, when she was doing her, I don't know if this was live or just a pre-recorded video. How did she know he was about to pull up to the scene
With McDonald's.
with McDonald's? So I'm thinking, I'm not no lawyer or nothing, but I think this shit is scripted.
I don't think
But they did blur out his face. So I was like, you know what, this must be real. Second of all, you ain't got no damn cash. You ain't got no checking account.
she has an EBT, but according to her, it's for the 11.
No, it was the 7.
The 7.
Then it went to the 11.
So she's basically a raggedy ass 7-Eleven dollar store where you could get cigarillos, condoms, half of a lash.
Half a lash. A piece of lash.
A piece of lash, just like a piece of burger. Now that bitch knew that she could have went to McDonald's, maybe even Popeyes or whatever, just to get a half of a burger, half of a chicken sandwich or some type of shit. Like, I'm trying to figure out. Now, half of that clown fucking makeup that you had on your face, half of that shit I can get at the fucking gas station for $5.99. So you telling me that you ran out of all that motherfucking money just to put that clown shit on your goddamn face, and you can't even get you a goddamn hamburger or a fucking Happy Meal?
No, she couldn't. No.
Bitch, I'm like this. I'm about to read this. I'm about to read the fuck out this bitch because it's bitches like her I cannot stand. And on top of that, bitch, you stay in fucking Milwaukee.
Which that was a surprise to me.
No, because once I seen some of them apartments, I said, wait a minute, some of them apartments, wait, is that on Walnut, Lisbon, or is that Latonia?
And I was just guessing. I was just playing around. I was like, she from Milwaukee, and I was right.
We all were.
Who would have knew?
We all were. But no, we're about to break this shit down because, like, I want people to understand that this is not a bashing video. This is a educational video. So when you decide to do stupid shit like this, you will learn better. But these hoes out here don't know no better. So that's why she wanted our opinion, and bitch, you about to get our opinion.
We gonna school you.
So, Latoya, not to put you out there, but you as a woman, you have 3 kids, and I don't want to put Gerald business out there, but he got baby mamas. But you know the point, though. Okay, all right. He got baby mamas, or whatever. If you was in her, okay. Have you ever seen a situation like this?
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
Well, no, I haven't personally, but, you know, I've had friends with bad relationships with their baby daddies.
Mm-hmm.
So, what went wrong in this video? That's what I want to know. What went wrong?
Well, one, my first thing what went wrong with the video, she made a video.
She made a video. That's number one.
Red flag.
Red flag. How you gonna try to out somebody on something that he can do by choice? Even when y'all were together, he didn't have to provide for your 2 other kids. He was being nice for one by providing for, you know, when he went to McDonald's for his child when they were together. He would buy the kids what they, you know, buy the kids something to eat. But y'all not together. Them kids not my responsibility. And she tried to out him because he only brought food for his child.
Which was nothing wrong with that.
Right.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I don't either. I mean, if they're like in the same room or if they're all kicking it.
I said, where the kids are? Where the kids other? Where they daddy at?
Yes.
Where are them other daddies?
I mean, like my whole thing is like I said, there are levels to this story. One of them is, like I said, if they were out kicking it and they were having, you know what I'm saying, you know, they went to bowling or some type of shit, and he decided to like he decided to feed his son instead of the other siblings, that would have been bogus as fuck. But because they are not in a relationship, he came over there to feed his son. I don't see anything wrong with that, because like, number one, I'm not the boyfriend. I'm not the one that you're, even if we're fucking, I'm not obligated to feed your other children. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no ring on my motherfucking fingers.
Y'all not married.
We're not married at all.
You're not then you're obligated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, people, can I interject? People saying he probably is a shit dad. I'm like,
how
this ain't got nothing to do with this moment right here. He probably is. This ain't got nothing to do with the moment right now. People want to project stuff on him, trying to, I guess, have a moment with him saying all baby daddies ain't shit. And you're probably right, but we talking about in this moment right now,
right? How
he's here for his son. At least he's in his son's life.
I know, because my father wasn't even in my life.
Right. Giving him food. Like I said, that misfit bitch could have gave him. She could have went to Pick and Save because she live in Milwaukee. She could have went to Pick and Save, got some ground turkey, some pasta.
She didn't want to cook.
Nope.
Well,
she did.
There's a lot of mothers that don't want to cook for their kids, but they have to because they don't want their kids to go to bed hungry.
Well, it's just for this. So it's just but this situation right here makes no sense, because there is a McDonald's that's by her. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
If she stays where I think she stays, there's one on North Avenue. There's one on further down on North Avenue, or Wendy's or whatever. I think the reason why she was acting out, she wanted some views.
Yep.
She wanted to put a man that is supporting his child out there because, like, she can't fuck him. Yeah, I think that's the main issue.
Doing this because you can't have them no more.
Right. And then too, that's another thing with social media. Y'all motherfuckers are so worried about getting emojis and getting these reactions, but then when the whole world, according to Lisa, she said the whole world is blasting you. Bitch, you should have never ever came on social media, number one, looking like that. Looking like you just came from the goddamn fucking circus and shit. And number two, you should stay off social media. Do not come on social media with that dumbass shit. You should have knew better. See, that is what's wrong with you hoes and you niggas. You do not have any home training. And I'm sorry for saying this, but the baby daddy needs full custody of his son, because, like, obviously you do not like your son, because, like, I would have said, I mean, like, he said, bring my son out there. Bring my son to the car. He can eat in the car. She talk about no. Why? You just said that you did not want your son eating in front of the other kids. Okay, cool. Get that point. So why didn't you just go to plan B? Let him go outside, eat, come back in the house. There you go. Because, like, he wanted to bond with his son. Obviously, you didn't want him to go up in the house. So why you just didn't let him just go in the house? Then, bitch, you decided to take the fucking drink and the fucking food, which is expensive, because guess what? Not only rent is high, and I know that for a fact, but the meat, milk, eggs is high as fuck. And yet you threw that in the fucking street because you couldn't get your way, bitch. I swear to God, I would have threw your ugly ass in that goddamn street and I said, bitch, play in traffic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
Enough said. Looking like she came from Mary Kay. You remember Mary Kay in the 90s?
No, she looked like she came from, she really looked like she came from Value Beauty or some type of shit. Sally Beauty. Or whatever. I'm gonna call her Lazy Lisa on duty, or no, off duty.
Hamburger Brenda.
Dirty Brenda. Mm-hmm. But I think this whole situation, y'all, really made me sad. This is like showing low intelligence, especially by Black women. Black women are strong creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Black women is supposed to lead this country. I mean, come on now. We just came. I mean, Michelle Obama is the representation of Black excellence. Mm-hmm. But then we see this bitch say, "Hey, I want to make it on World Star." Oh yes, she got what she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, she got what she wanted. It's just not the type of smoke that she wanted. Mm-hmm. She got everybody's opinion because everybody's talking about this, including the Breakfast Club.
Oh, she got
bitch now,
today?
Yeah, bitch. Now you are me now. So you got what you wanted. You wanted everybody to get an opinion about this. You wanted people to know what type of shitty baby daddy he was, but it just did not work in your favor. And you deserve everything that you are getting because guess what, honey? Karma is a bitch, and karma does not wait on nobody, including your ass with the no lashes.
Mm-hmm.
You want to speak, sis?
I think you just something different.
I'm sorry.
Let me see. Because yeah,
because like the thing is that it's bitches like this that is manipulative.
Yeah.
It's like hoes like this. It's like she don't think before she acts. She look at they like in our world today in 2022, they look at social media as like, oh, this is the fastest way to be a celebrity. If I can't do it through a lottery ticket, yeah, my golden ticket to Hollywood is to be the dumbest bitch on the internet. And guess what? It worked.
It only lasts for so long.
No, she
get her 15 minutes and nobody ain't gonna care about her.
Exactly, but that's what like you said, she got what she wanted.
She got what she wanted. Yeah, yes, and then no, you can call her the crypt creeper, crypt keeper, whatever. The thing about it is that this is why I'm gay now. Not gonna even lie to you. I don't want that shit. I don't want to bring no kids into this world because it's hoes out here that like, okay, let's kind of dissect that video real quick. Number one, she couldn't even make up her goddamn mind. I mean, like, apparently she, yeah, huh? Right, because like she said from the 7th to the 11th or whatever. I'm just like,
and she clearly said, no, get my food stamps until the 7th. And then turn right around back in the same almost breath and said, well, I don't get my food stamps to the 11th. It's
like,
the
which
7th
is
or
it?
The 11th.
I mean, right. Like, I mean.
So for one, you lying right now. Obviously.
Like, listen. This was not about your kid getting a Happy Meal. It was all about a publicity stunt to get you some views. We need to really stop that. Honestly, if it's not newsworthy, do not bring your ugly ass on social media trying to get you some likes. That's not what social media is for. I know half of you motherfuckers have low self-esteem and y'all stand there in front of a goddamn camera, butt ass naked and say, look at me. I'm here.
Get paid for it.
I'm here. Get paid for it. If you want to be a goddamn stripper, take your punk ass to P Valley and spread out your pussy lips. It's not that hard. But this hoe right here, oh yeah, she's going to be the McDonald's queen bee of stupidity. Did that just rhyme? Bitch, I'm good at what I do.
Don't have no kids with her. You know they overturned Roe v. Wade. Don't have no kids with them. She can't get no abortion.
Yeah,
then she gonna ask some kids from McDonald's.
Wow.
Watch out, fellas.
Like I said,
if
you do not want to fuck these hoes, if you do not want to have a baby with them, all you gotta do is wrap it up. Mm-hmm. It's not hard. Not hard at all.
Pick your baby mamas or your baby daddy.
And yeah, that abortion shit, you can't get it. It's either you want to keep it or you're gonna do like what Brenda did and Tupac's song. You gonna throw the baby in the garbage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, there are levels to this story, and the fucked up thing about this is that you got people out here that's willing to defend this shit, all because they're ignorant. It don't have nothing to do with common sense, because we already know what's that? Common sense is not common in 2022. Well, as you can see, it ain't common in this goddamn fucking generation at all.
At all.
Motherfuckers say that, oh, well, my therapist is social media, and that is where I get all of my goddamn self-esteem.
Nobody cares.
And these
these
hoes don't even know you. The Breakfast Club don't know you. The only reason why they talking about you is because you are a dumb bitch that did dumb shit, and when you do dumb shit, you get dumb prizes. I am done.
Did anybody want to? You said
somebody
was in the video.
Matter of fact, we're gonna bring some of you guys on here. Excuse me. We're gonna bring some of you guys on here. So I'm about to put out the link so you guys can come on real quick. All right. So I know a lot of you got something to say. So I'm about to put out the link real quick. Let me see. Hill said Trojan Club stay wrapped up for life.
Wrapped up.
Salvador said the reason why she want to ask her other baby dads because she knows that they're like I turn her ass. Yes, most definitely. Shit, listen, I'm like, especially if you're gonna throw out my fucking hard work, earned money, the food that I'm trying to give to my child. You throw it out in the street because you got a fit. Bitch, you about to be next. Shit. She got the man. Listen.
She went to Mr. J's and had too many one night stands.
I said I was done. Please don't quote. I know I did. I know I said I was done, but every time I say I'm done, I bring up something else that she did. You know what I'm saying? Like it's this bitch really did piss me off, y'all. Like for real. Like I'm okay. So my parents was like, well, my mom wasn't dumb like her, but she was problematic. And me being 39 now, I know why my father couldn't get along with my mother, because the shit he went through, I went through as well. Like the thing is that if you didn't want the child eating in front of his other siblings, you could have easily had him go outside. Or like, come up with a story saying, hey, his father's outside, you know what I'm saying? Nothing more. You didn't even have to elaborate. But because she wanted to go down the ghetto route, this is the consequence for her actions. Now she's like talking about, oh, she didn't care. Yes, she does. She cared. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't have did that video. So everything that's coming to you, you deserve it. And it's not the baby. And the funny thing about it is your baby daddy got the last laugh, because instead of us laughing at him, we are laughing at you. Because you the dumb hoe is being looked upon as the fucking mannequin that goes in JC Penney's and shit, trying to find your eyelash and shit. I'm telling you.
And my thing is, even if y'all were still together, he still don't have an obligation to those other kids. Because first of all, y'all not married. Y'all just shacking up. Y'all playing husband and wife, but you didn't sign no papers, walk down the aisle, or none of that. So he is not the stepdad. He's nothing to them. He's just a person that's staying up in the house, and they got y'all two got one child together, the youngest that you said, and the other kids is their other kids' daddy's problem.
Mm-hmm.
Ask other daddies. They could be not in the kid's life, but you're the mother. Do what you have to do for your kids. They didn't ask to be here. So,
right.
I mean, it's not their fault, but you can't choose your dumbass parents.
No, I cannot, because I would have threw if I had an opportunity, I would have threw out my parents a long time ago. And I'm glad somebody did, but
I love my parents too.
I said, I'm glad you got that right. Yes, I love your mother. I love your mother. Your mother is really, really cool. So does anybody want to come on and speak? If not, we're gonna move on to the next topic. Okay. He said that put me on live. I got some shit to say about this man. Okay. All right. So I did put out the link. So I'll do it one more time. And then all you gotta do is just hit the link, and you'll come on the show. So Salvador said that he wants to come on live and he wants to talk. So we'll just wait for him to come on. Okay. What is that?
I don't know.
Is it a mosquito bite?
No, it's not Asian.
Oh.
But my wrist hurt.
Okay. All right. So while we wait for Salvador, we're going to come back and we're going to get his comments. Anthony, what's else on the docket?
I had Roe v. versus Wade.
So
we were talking about this like 2 weeks ago. Well, no.
Last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
That's
was all last
when
week.
it turned over after the Senate or the Supreme Court had, I don't know, the 3 and 6 votes. I'm not into politics.
Yeah, I think it was 5. Yeah, I think it was 4 to 5 or something like that. Like they had 5 votes, but they say yay. 4 said no.
Mm-hmm.
And after they abolished Roe versus Wade, they also went on to say that gay marriages,
gay rights, contraceptives, birth control, operations.
I am so sorry. Shush, please. Let me see. Interracial marriages is also on the chopping block. The fucked up part about it is that Mr. Tim Thomas on the Clarence Thomas, that Uncle Tom bitch ass black charcoal biscuit looking motherfucker, gonna sit up here gonna say that all of this shit is on the chopping block, but then is married to a white bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm just saying yeah.
But I think he ain't gonna do that because he, like I said, he's married.
No,
to a
but
white woman.
the thing about it is that he mentioned oh y'all can't see it. Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on. So what I'm gonna have to probably do is I'm probably gonna have to forward to myself because it's acting stupid again.
It's acting stupid.
Yeah, like for some reason
Oh,
they can't
the
see
link?
the link. Yeah.
But yeah, he's married to a white woman, and I don't know. I'm like, I think I might. Or unless he's that gully, he's going to still put that in there, but he's going to protect himself from that. Because people is
all of that. Okay, I know people in abortion is kind of a fine line because we got pro-choice people, pro-life people that believe in the fact of being able to have an abortion, and some people just believe that we should just be bringing babies to the world.
Mm-hmm.
But think about it like this: the only, like I said, this has always been my only point about it. The option is for a woman not to be able to choose what to do with her body, but to be able to choose what she wants to do with this child that she's carrying. So, what you're telling me is, if this woman gets raped, she has to carry around her accuser's baby for 9 months.
incest, whatever.
Incest, rapist, whatever.
That's basically what I think. Honestly, it's very sickening. Very sickening that they been trying to get this pushed for almost 50 years.
It is 50 years. 50 years in the making. They were relentless enough to actually keep going, and it actually happened.
But the thing about this is that when we talk about gun laws, they be like, "Oh, what? No, you can't do that. You can't abolish the Second Amendment. That's my rights. No, fuck you." No, I'm like, bro, like what? But then, yeah, you want to fuck with women's rights. That's the part that really bothers me about the USA. Now, let's talk about the 4th of July real quick. I know everybody's enjoying the holiday, but hell, I don't got nothing to celebrate about. Because why? Because you call this shit the land of the free. I know. You call this shit the land of the free, but then yet you can't, but women don't even have the freedom to choose if they want to keep their kid or not.
And these are coming from old white men, right?
Yeah.
In office.
Corey, that's a good question, honestly. But the thing about it is that the Supreme Court, the people that you see, they ain't going nowhere until they're like,
that's a lifetime.
Dead. Yeah, that's a lifetime.
Yeah, once you appoint in,
you in.
Dead.
Yeah, so like the only
retire.
Yeah, so that's why I said like the Supreme Court is very important because it can be a Democrat Supreme Court, or it could be Republican. And because it's Republican, they can literally pass anything that they want. They can push their agenda like a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. They don't need our consent. We can't intervene in that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? The only way that we can intervene is if one of them motherfuckers die, and then we put somebody else in their place. But yeah, so we got Ghetto Country. Hi, Ghetto Country. How you doing?
Yeah,
Big dog, what's happening? Yeah, I had to take my vest off so these bitches don't try to find me.
Wow.
I'm in the milk department at Walmart right now.
hey, I don't know what place y'all talking about. I don't know none of that shit. Anyway.
Yeah, we can't incriminate him like that.
Okay, I'm not going to incriminate you, but I do see you back there stocking milk. Keep going.
I'm at Kmart.
Oh,
okay.
You're at Kmart.
Yeah, he at Kmart.
Even though Kmart is no longer here.
No, it's a Kmart in his
But
town.
you know, whatever. So there ain't no Kmart's over here. Not in Milwaukee.
No, not
yeah,
here.
it's a Kmart where he worked at. We believe you.
Wait, you in Florida, right?
Yeah, it's a Kmart in Florida.
Yeah, I'm in Miami, dog. Miami-Dade County, 305 all day, man.
All right, that's enough information.
I'm from where MVP from. That's where I'm from.
Oh,
nice.
Cool.
Anyways, that tells from the crip looking ass bitch out here was trying to put a skit out here. Come on, my old lady was telling me about that shit because she was like, "Oh, that shit was fake. That was a skit." But the dumb hoe don't realize it. She thought she was gonna get sympathy. Her crip people looking ass out here fucking lying and shit and making a whole ass of herself. Now look at her, bitch getting donkey of the day and all that other bullshit. Dumb ass hoe should have realized that every choice got a consequence. Now her consequences for her actions is gonna be her stupid ass getting made fun of all day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's real shit.
Why does Mr. Ghetto Country Cristiano? Why does he talk like a black man? This is my first time actually hearing him right now.
He's a black man. You Puerto Rican, ain't you?
No, I'm Mexican, baby.
Oh, you Mexican?
You Mexican? Oh,
he ain't white.
That's why. Okay, because like this is my first.
Other Puerto Ricans talk like that.
Well, this is my first time. This is my first time actually talking to him. So, like I said, in years. Yes, very much so.
And like I said, I'm from the South too, man.
You said what?
I'm from the South too.
He's from the South.
Right, that's another thing too, mixed in with yes. Yep. So okay, so my question to you is that why do these females find it why do they find it important to put their baby daddies out there on social media?
Because they want all the attention. They want somebody to feel sympathy for their ass. They want somebody to be like, oh, they want to be woe is me. Ain't nobody giving me attention because they probably didn't get the attention when they was a little adolescent or a little young jit, you know, getting it from the parents when they or from a love or from a community and then get it. So now they acting all wild and out, acting bad and shit. Now when they older, they don't know how to really express themselves if we used to get psychological about the shit. You know, and also common sense and critical thinking also come into play. And you can tell a lot in this day and age, not just with pro wrestling talk, but in just life in general. Common sense and critical thinking is not used. So I mean, of course, why you think a lot of these folks out here acting ignorant and shit, man? You know, because again, common sense, critical thinking is not used. They want all this attention, and when they get the attention, it ain't necessarily the attention that they thought they wanted in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I agree. I just it was really cringeworthy actually watching that video. I mean, even it was 4 minutes long. It was. I was like, are we really degrading our race like this? Like, are we really going to sit here and say that, oh, well, you are responsible for feeding my other kids? And I'm like, I think people get this like fucked up. Just because I'm fucking you does not mean that I'm obligated to feed or to take care of your responsibilities. Your responsibilities is those other kids. I only got one. I don't have your other kids, because if you feel that way, I'm like you. You need to get on that goddamn horn, and you need to call them other baby dads to feed your other kids. If your EBT does not come in on the 7th or the 11th, like a fucking gas station, then that is your problem, not mine.
Amen on that, bro. See, that's the thing. A lot of these folks out here these days, man, like I said, I don't know what the fuck going on with them, man, you know, and excuse my use of all these expletives, if you will, because whenever I see ignorant shit like this, sometimes it do get me to cussing a lot, and I've been trying to practice stop cussing for a couple of months, although that shit's been failing. But, yeah, man, I mean, they just want to go viral. They think because they see these people like Logan Paul and the Catch Me Outside girl, they see, okay, well, or the fucking Island Boys, them whack ass motherfuckers from Palm Beach, about an hour north of Miami. You know, they thinking, you know, because they want to do something viral that's gonna get them paid. Because, you know, but it ain't about what you know. It's about sometimes it's about who you know.
Yep.
Right.
So, and just,
that part.
Right. And you know, and they thinking they're gonna come up on a quick lick, not realizing, oh, you gonna get what you want. You gonna get what you've been asking for, but it ain't what you thought you wanted from the jump. So
right.
A lot of times people they quick to respond, slow to think. You should be quick to think and slow to respond.
Yeah.
So
LaToya, so me and Ghetto Country, we've been talking about some about like why these females find it important to do stupid shit.
And also,
go ahead.
My bad to cut you off on that, but I'm personally dealing with that shit with my baby mama myself. You know, my baby mama don't let me see my oldest daughter. I got a 9-year-old who's half Haitian, half Mexican. I have not seen that little girl since 2015. And before that, I didn't see her since 2014. So I have a 9-year-old out here growing up thinking that I hate her, and I don't. It's just your mama don't want you to have nothing to do with me because of how I treated her. How I treated her, that was one thing. My kid had nothing to do with it. So then you got these women out here that are bitter like that because, oh, well, you didn't give me what I need, so now I'm going to punish you. Now that I got your kid, you ain't going to see your kid. You ain't going to do this. Oh, if you can't do this for me, then you're not going to get your kid. Fucked up. Because not only am I dealing with that, but I got an oldest brother who dealt with that shit too. And you know, and then you wonder what, and then you wonder why a lot of these men out here like, man, fuck these bitches, dog. Fuck these hoes. Like Too Short said, bitches ain't shit. You know, that's why you have that model, because the way that a lot of how these women are, because they got their feelings hurt. They know that they could hurt us back, especially if we got a kid, because they know they fuck about you. My kid, I love my kid to death, and will be willing to do whatever. That's like, oh, okay, got your ass.
Yeah. And I don't know why these females believe in that thing called gaslighting and being manipulative. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's really fucked up that we have to be responsible for our actions. Females these days, they have that thing called Planned Parenthood. I mean, they got that. Us, we don't got shit. The only thing we got is like God, and I hope, and hopefully He listens to me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like some of these cats out here. Now, don't get me wrong, men are fucked up too, but then at the same time, like, this is about the men this time. This is about the woman. The woman is like, you know, she's projecting that you know, hey, this is all about me. This is not about my kids. But at the end of the day,
Not all women are.
yeah, not all women are the same, but this woman right here made y'all very, very bad.
Yeah, that shit right there is giving women a bad name. They give, I don't want to say females, but yeah, they give women a bad name because then now they're gonna think, you know, like me. I can just only speak about me and my personal situation. But after the bullshit happened between me and my baby mama for 2 years, I had to learn how to love myself before I loved anybody else. And not that I wanted to go gay, and nothing was wrong with being gay, but I didn't want nothing to do with women. Didn't want to date them. I just want to smash and move on, keep moving. And until I met my hot Jamaican wife, and at first I ain't trust her, and I put it to the ringer. I put it to the ringer. I feel bad that I did it, but I wanted to see if she was for real about wanting to actually love me. And then I come to realize that, dog, that ain't fair how I'm treating my old lady. You know, she didn't cause me no harm, and you know, I had to ask her many times to forgive me for that shit, and what she has. You know, she realized that, you know, because she'd been hurt by a guy before, and she didn't think that the next relationship was going to work until, you know, it did. And you know, we 4 years now happily married. Her daughter is my daughter. I adopted her when we got married, you know, and I'm by her McDonald's too, because that's my kid. Even if she's not biologically my kid.
I like how he's dragging us.
He's multitasking.
He really is multitasking. He's dragging us. I like that.
But no, because
shit, I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican. Of course, I'm multitasking. Can't kick us out.
One thing about you, at least you're in your child's life. You want to be it's some trifling ass fathers out here that doesn't, no job, no income, and no child, not being in their child's life. So
you got your good guys and you got your bad guys out here, you know, just like my dog saying wrestling, we got our heels and we got our baby faces. You know, you got the good guys that want to be out here doing things, and then unfortunately you got the piece of shit too who just want to be out in the clubs, who just want to be fucking bitches and living that gangster life until they in the 6 feet deeper and they somebody jail cell getting piped, getting their back blown out. Because they had no honey buns, but they had canteen and some shit like that.
One thing I like is he said he got married and his wife had kids. Man, he take care of her kids just like his kids. Why? Because they're married. They're in a relationship. They're together. That I like that. And
but even if we weren't married, like let's say even if we weren't married and shacking up, that's who I'm with. You know, I come from a generation where, you know, when you're with somebody, obviously you're gonna be with them, you're gonna protect, provide for them, you know, until, you know, you feel like you can't because either they did something or it just ain't there no more. You know, me and my old lady relationship, we go through shit, you know, we go through things, but at the end of the day, we make that shit work because we don't just make it work just for the kids, but we make it work because, you know, it's a benefit to us. Not just a benefit, but it's something that we both need to put in the work if we're trying to be in this relationship. If not, then we need to go our separate ways.
So what happens if, like, you know, say for instance, like this situation that we just showed you guys. So you're not with her, but you have much love for her. She came at you in a disrespectful way. Like she came at you like this was your obligation to take care of these kids, even though you guys are not in a relationship anymore. Will you still feed those kids?
Well, like I said, that would all depend because each is a case by case, you know, situation. I can't say yes that I would, and I can't say no that I wouldn't because, you know, that'd be like you asking me right now. I'll tell you no, I'm not going to do it. You can ask me that question 10 minutes from now, and I might say yeah, I am because at the end of the day, them kids ain't did nothing wrong. However, I mean, you say give you a real answer right now. My kid is my kid. The one that came from my nutsack is from my nutsack. If I don't have an emotional attachment to any of those other kids, then no, I'm not. However, if I do got an emotional attachment and they be like, hey, you know, that's my old boy or you know, that's my stepdaddy right there or that man right there, you know, he's someone that is a male role model that's in my life and wants to make sure that he wants to be in my life, yeah, I would. But if they just some little bad-ass baby kids, you know, who just tearing shit up and just, you know, causing havoc and chaos, no, my kid is my kid at the end of the day. You can't tell me, oh, I know what I got in. No, you go tell your other baby daddy, you go take care of that shit. And like I was saying, the only reason she probably didn't want to ask them because she gonna get checked. So she probably thinking he's soft, because he probably showed compassion or whatever. And that's why she would try to put homeboy on blast. Even though I think the broad said on her Instagram page that it was a joke, it was a prank, but she just doing the shit for clout. Mm-hmm. Either way it goes, you got real women that are out there that have that mentality, and it's fucked up because then don't feel bad when you see a guy like me who gonna play your ass and gonna get you for, who gonna get you for your money and then don't do shit and then you wonder why I'm ghost. Don't get upset, man. Because if you think you're gonna try to play the game, be prepared to get played. You think you're going out here do shit and thinking that your ass won't get caught. It will.
Yeah. All right. Mr. Country, we appreciate your comments. We're gonna go on to our next topic. Stick around if you can. If you want to come back, just give a shout out, okay?
All right, now thanks. I gotta go ahead and get back to work and finish this because I don't need them. I got the old thing probably snitching and shit.
All right, brother. Nice talking to you.
Hey, we'll talk soon. Hey, we gotta do some wrestling talk, me and you soon, dog. So shoot me a DM. We gotta set something up. Lead.
All right, we'll do.
All right, dog.
All right, man. You too.
All right, let's lighten the load. Let's talk about this versus.
Which verses?
Oh. All of them. Like,
wait. Oh no, we're talking Mario.
Mario and Mario or Ray J.
Oh no,
B,
no,
Sammy.
No.
Can I get the reins on this?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna ask everybody. Did anybody see this versus? Anybody?
I saw a majority of it, and with y'all too.
I watched it live. Like I watched it live when it was going on, and even though I wasn't like physically watching, I was listening to it. But I was watching it was live, and I was just dumbfounded and amazed at the shit I was listening to. So, Sammy.
Yes, first.
Hold on. This motherfucker came out there with bad intentions immediately. And I knew it.
I'm surprised he hasn't got his ass whooped.
Exactly. I was waiting for somebody to beat his ass. I'm like, somebody gonna beat Sammy's ass.
Mm-hmm.
I already seen this happen. I think it's gonna be Bobby Valentino. But I don't think Bobby Valentino got the balls to beat his ass. But Ray J had it. And I'm like, Sammy got one more time to be singing one wish.
Yes, Ray J should be ashamed of himself. Kevin, yes.
He should be shamed.
Yes.
So come out here, for one, it's the only song everybody been calling for all night. Don't nobody know none of Ray J's
I don't,
songs.
except for the other one.
Sexy Can.
Sexy Can. That's
and the one with Lil Kim.
I don't know that one.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
He only got 3 songs.
He only had 3 good songs.
And that's it.
3. And everybody calling for one wish. You can hear the crowd. The crowd was calling for it. They said, one wish, one wish, one wish. Like, the crowd is calling for it. Like, Sammy, not Sammy. No, and I'm only thinking about Sammy because Sammy was singing the song.
He wrote that song too, right?
No. Well, according to Sammy wrote everybody's song.
He wrote everybody's song.
He wrote everybody's song.
Everyone.
And I'm sitting up here, I'm just like, nigga, you didn't write all them goddamn songs because, nigga, you don't even know how to sing your damn self.
Exactly.
He even wrote It's Whatever Podcast, give you today's topic.
Like
he wrote that too. Yeah.
Like I said, Sammy wants to let everybody know I'm still out here making money. Him and
Ray J?
No, not Ray J.
Bobby V?
No. Pleasure P.
Oh, that nigga.
Them 2 niggas want everybody to know they ain't broke.
Then why are you doing a verse? That's like you saying that you're not broke, but then you're doing reality television shows though.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh.
And the ones that do reality television shows are either A, irrelevant, or B, they're broke.
Oh my God.
You better tour in Australia again.
So, and this is just the first half of the verses. That's just the first half.
That's
Not
they
the
open up for
second
them.
half. That's what they open up to. Buffoonery and bullshit in the beginning.
Especially Ray J.
It was just like, okay, so like this is my whole thing. Like my issue is that half them bitches that I grew up with cannot sing. It's a such thing as they need auto-tune for a reason. Because once the auto-tune is gone, their vocals really start to show. Now this is me. Like I got a fucking thing called Sugar Nipples. My shit sounds better than their shit right there. I got a fucking hook. And I got this shit in it, it's in tune with reality. But then when you hear somebody like Ray J, I'm like, wait a minute, my nigga, like, where did your voice go?
Like, what?
Who is that in the back? Is that Keith? Oh, that's you. Okay.
No,
love you, Gerald.
But Sammy wrote Sugar Nipples so wet too. He wrote that too. Yeah.
Sammy wrote everybody's song.
Everybody.
He wrote everybody's song.
Even the Isley Brothers, he wrote that too.
Yup, he wrote the Isley Brothers.
He wrote all Michael Jackson songs.
All of them.
Yep.
Prince too.
Even before he was born, he wrote that.
Yup. Even Shaka Khan's too.
He was writing James Brown shit back in the day. That's Sammy.
And the Tutti Frutti too. Yeah. And that came from a gay man too.
Lord,
yeah, he wrote that. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I see somebody mention Jeremiah. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Yeah, like I said, when I tell you we need to unload all this shit.
Let's get on Ray J with his baby. Why he got that baby in his arms?
No.
My baby born.
Why did he blame the baby for his bad voice? That baby didn't have nothing to do with your voice.
Number one, why the fuck you didn't have a babysitter, motherfucker? You got more money than me and you couldn't afford a babysitter?
Brandy could have watched the baby.
Randy was she was backstage. Like, I'm like, you know what?
The vocal Bible could have watched your kid.
I mean, Grant. It's like watching another fucking episode of Moesha. Like, why the fuck they are not thinking right now? Like, dude, you gonna blame your baby? Like, wait a minute,
blame the baby.
You blame the fucking baby for you not singing?
That's good.
I'm like, he was like, what? I'm like, dude, what happened to your voice?
Like, stop.
Because if the baby is that damn heavy, then you need to put him down.
Don't have Millie Vanilli.
He like 4 years old.
Not Nelly Vanilli. Wow.
He needs to T-paint it or something.
She said Nelly and Vanilli.
Ooh, you are through.
Yes. You are done.
Bobby Valentino, I think he was better than Mario.
Oh no, Bobby Valentino surprisingly was the one who had the best voice and the most songs.
He played the keyboard, everything, guitar,
exactly.
Everything.
And then Sammy up here talking and calling him Lil Bob.
Lil Bob.
Oh, you didn't see that? That's what you jump out to at the beginning. What's up, Lil Bob? He pat him on top of his head.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
And people want to bring up Bobby Valentino fuck the trans woman, but I ain't gonna say that.
Hey, as far as I know,
the
only
booty was
person
tight.
who won that first part was Bobby Valentino because he had the most songs that everybody knew. And
everybody knew.
Even
that group, Blackberry Molasses.
Everybody knew Blackberry Molasses. So I was like, shoot, don't nobody know about Mister?
I think honestly, the most shadiest one was Mario.
Oh, Mario.
He shaded the fuck out of Mario.
So now we move to the second half to where Marion couldn't even get saved by Tank and Jeremiah.
No,
not Jeremiah.
Like
Tank.
They really shaded the fuck out of Marion. Like why
Rightfully
the fuck?
So.
Why the fuck did Mario come out there with B2K?
Why he didn't come out there with no B2K songs? He really needed those B2K songs.
Fireworks.
Oh, I thought somebody was knocking on the door.
No. That's fireworks.
Them gunshots.
Marion needed B2K.
He needed them.
That was the only way he was
cannot go.
That's
solo.
what, and then the crazy thing was like Mario even said that shit. He was just like, yeah, the only reason why you were successful was because of B2K.
Right.
I'm like, damn.
Where your
But
Kelly and Michelle?
But that wasn't the only shade Mario threw all night. Now the funny part is I was watching the chats too when Watermelon came out.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I actually missed him eating the watermelon, but I came back to the clip of it. I'm like, oh my god,
He was eating the watermelon.
Why?
A watermelon.
Somebody had some watermelon in the audience. They handed it to him, and I forgot what song
he was celebrating you too.
Him and his brother were out there, and they hand him the watermelon. He bites into it all seductively, like it's all dripping and everything. And next thing I know, the Instagram chat going crazy, calling this dude O'Melon. I'm done.
O'Melon.
I was like, O'Melon.
They just call him a partial omelet.
Oh, pretty much.
Omelet.
They call him O'Melon.
O'Melon.
Omelet.
Yeah.
O'Melon.
Talking about O'Melon don't get himself down here and start singing some real songs.
That we don't know.
That Instagram chat was going up. Just like
What he gonna sing though? Songs from B2K?
The only song he used to have sung from B2K was at the end. And it was Bump Bump Bump, I think it was.
If we don't get the
I remember that, but that was just
he might as well sing. Only hit he got was Eat the Booty Like Grocery.
You talking about what you call the song?
Eat the Booty Like Grocery.
Yeah, that's the song.
And I don't even remember that he wasn't even the one that said it. It was
Janae
Aiko was who said it.
I don't even know who them humans is.
It was with her and Chris Brown.
And that's the only reason why that song made it.
Eat the booty. Wait. Once again, eat the booty like groceries.
Eat the booty like groceries.
Yep. Yeah.
No.
Oh, by the way, congratulations to Janae because she's pregnant finally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But regardless, Mario was MVP tonight. He was throwing so much shade.
He actually could sing. He had hits too.
Oh, yeah.
I think the one hit I know about, and that's it. Oh, You Should Let Me Love You. Say He's Just a Friend.
Exactly.
Those two I love. Yes.
He started closing.
He has talent. He's talented.
Are you okay?
Oh, that's
okay.
The cat is on the floor.
You sure? Oh, I thought you was waving like. Oh, okay. I thought you were doing like witchcraft or some shit. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
But anyway, so Mario was throwing shade all night, but I'm backtracking because I got to talk about this Tank Jeremiah situation that didn't help Omarion at fucking all.
What did Tank do?
Not at all.
Say yeah.
But could he sing on there? What happened?
Say yeah. What you doing, my nigga?
So I was like completely turned off. I was like,
oh no,
I'm like, Jeremiah, shut up. You ain't making this shit no better.
He sound worse than Ray J.
My thing is Mario didn't have to bring nobody up there.
I mean, they getting paid. So they might as well do a 15-second song and leave.
Yeah, okay.
And then Mario, he was pretty much brought the stunt doubles out and brought him back. He was like, "You got served." Oh, and the members. Did you see the members on Instagram put that David Ruffin meme video?
And nobody can see you.
Yep, all three of them.
Ain't nobody can see you older.
And then Omarion responded back. It was like, at least I'm booked and busy, and UPS is hiring for all three of the members.
But my thing is,
I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
You couldn't put out albums on. Hey, ain't nobody heard this shit. Ain't nobody heard this shit.
Nobody. You need features to get you relevant.
Exactly. You need features to get you relevant.
Or just be a sex symbol. They think you.
And my thing is, Mario, he's still out here making music, but he's not like, okay, I wrote everything.
Sammy did.
Still out
Yeah,
there
because Sammy wrote
Sammy
that.
wrote everything.
Yeah,
Really,
because
you know.
like when you say like you wrote this song and that song and you didn't,
Mm-hmm.
you're not credible.
That was, I don't know if that was the most disappointed or entertained I would have been at a Versus in a long time.
I just laugh. I know they weren't talented.
The last Versus, I think they're really entertaining. I pretty much watch them all.
Mm-hmm.
The last one that really entertained me was E40 and Too Short.
I watched that.
I ain't seen that one.
That shit was funny.
E40 started sober. By the time we got to the middle, he was drunk as hell.
Oh, he was funny. He had bangers with Too Short.
He was shitty face drunk.
Oh, his lingo was hilarious. I love E40. His lingo.
He had finished the bottle of Ciroc, and that Ciroc kept going down.
Oh, it started kicking in.
Like I said, I've been entertained at Versus.
Now, if you want to do that,
entertain
us like
I
that.
had the most that one and the Isley Brothers one.
Oh yeah, with Steve Harvey
Steve
talking
Harvey.
ass. With his big teeth. His big ass teeth.
Lord.
Oh, speaking of Steve Harvey, his daughter and Michael B. Jordan broke up. Your man broke up, so he's back on the market.
Who's man?
Well,
your man.
I know that was my man.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, just because I liked him in Wakanda, that doesn't mean he's my man.
I thought that was your husband, but
no, that's what happened when you try to train
nice.
community pussy. It don't work.
It don't work. She's like, no, I ain't no. No, I'm sorry to say. No, I ain't ready to settle that. I just want to be ran through. I'm 25.
Shut up, man.
Shut
up.
I mean, she get it from her mama.
Obviously, you know.
Her mama was fuck the BMF nigga too, right? That's how she came about. I mean, but we ain't that's allegedly.
Neither here nor there.
Right.
Allegedly.
But unfortunately, community pussy probably for one in that family. So.
In and out. In and out, like McDonald's. But anyway, next topic.
Oh yes, next topic.
Let's get into this P Valley thing because Lil Duval was being homophobic as hell about what that scene that we saw, and he, of course, he got something to say about it. And Boosie, so I'll let y'all go.
So let me just tell you about these download motherfuckers here. So you telling me?
I'll let you have that.
Thank you, appreciate it. So you telling me throughout season 1 and season 2, that's the only thing that you can point out? I'm not shushing. You shut the fuck up. So once again, season 1 and season 2. Now all of a sudden you want to bring this shit up, this gay shit. I mean, you wasn't talking about like woman on woman. Oh, but yet that's normal, right? Apparently that's normal, right? But even though that's still gay, but yeah, it's normal because this is one of your sexual fantasies or some type of shit, you know, woman on woman and shit, you know. But what I don't get about men like this is that you like to pick your battles, pick your, I guess, your sex orientation, and then say, oh, well, I don't like that. That's nasty. But then it's on both sides of the coin, just like with WWE fans and AEW fans. We like wrestling, but then you like this, but you don't like that one because of for some reason. I mean, I don't know. What's his name? Little who? Duval or whatever. He is a down low man that wants to suck some dick, but he does not know how to go about it. That's his issue. And also, and the thing about it is that closet niggas like this are the same motherfuckers, just like that fucking Dirty Brenda or Dirty Katie, Dirty fucking Lisa, are the same ones that want to go on social media and they want to say stupid shit because they want some likes and some views. But the thing about it is with me is like, you're not hiding shit from me. You are a down low motherfucker that want to get his dick sucked because the bitch that you fucking with can't suck your dick right. So the first thing you see on P Valley is some shit that you want to do, but you don't know how to act on it. So, with that being said, bitch, come out the fucking closet. It's time for you too. And I'm done.
Yeah, I was like, all of the stuff on the show, he just wanted to tweet about that. I'm like, oh, if you don't want to see it, just change the channel.
Just change the channel.
Fast forward it. It's options. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't even have to. If you feel some type of way, just feel. You're right. You have a right to feel some type of way, but we don't need to know about it. Why are you telling us?
Because I just feel that when you want to project this, is that you want to get a negative reaction or you want someone to react to you.
Mm-hmm.
And when I see things like that, it's just like I said once again, you just a man, or you're just a man that you're curious, but you don't want people to know. But I'm sorry, that's a little bit too late, because when you put out that tweet, you basically like put yourself out there that you want some booty holes. That's what you want. Let's move on.
Thank you. Let me see. LaToya, you might need to sit down for this one. We'll wait. Mm-hmm. All right, well.
So we're just waiting for excuse me. We're just waiting for LaToya.
Our cast member.
Yes.
I'm not sorry. I asked her to come upstairs.
So
you okay?
You ready,
right.
LaToya?
I'm ready.
Chris?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So your boy R. Kelly is got sentenced to 30 years in prison.
I know.
Long time coming. Next.
I mean,
I'm still gonna be rocking R. Kelly music. Okay.
Either way, I
I
don't think he's getting paid from.
No,
Yeah,
he's
not
not getting paid along for a while.
Because he's illiterate. He didn't read his contract.
Honestly, I do not believe that shit. I don't think he's illiterate, because he knew what the fuck he was doing with Leah. He knew what the fuck he was doing.
He's dyslexic.
Dyslexic.
Not dyslexic. What is it when you read backwards?
Illiterate?
No, I thought it was dyslexic.
You read backwards?
Yeah, like the words don't look right
Dyslexic.
to you, so he can't read or write.
Dyslexic.
Wait.
I think
I
it's
thought it was illiterate.
dyslexic.
They say illiterate. I don't know.
Is it?
You
dyslexic
can't,
or
but you saying the lyrics.
He can say stuff
Oh
clearly.
yeah, he can say stuff clearly.
But he can't read.
If you tell it to him, or if he thinks it, like he can speak it, he just can't read or write.
Yeah, he wrote a lot of songs for people too.
That's why I'm not buying this thing about him being. Now, if you want to know who's illiterate, that's Floyd Mayweather.
I mean, they ain't the same group, but they rich.
You're an illiterate.
He's a good mathematician, or he got people to do that for him.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing he know how to do is boxing. That's it. But then when I tell him to read this coloring book, he'd be like, bitch, sound it out. Sound out your vowels.
But that's why you pay people to do it for you.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, he got it. He got the money. Even when his daughter stabs a pregnant woman, he got her out on 6 months probation. She was supposed to serve 20 years in jail, but that money, he paid his lawyers out the ass with that. But I digress.
But I guess his lawyers couldn't get R. Kelly off this the young pussy and the golden showers and shit.
But how do you feel, LaToya, after all of this? How do you really feel? You're genuine feeling this right now in the moment, since you're a big R. Kelly fan. I just want to know how you feel about everything that
he waiting on it. He just
I mean, the floor is yours. That's why I'm looking at you.
I mean,
and look at the way you're looking at me. You are waiting for it. So here we go.
Give him your honest answer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my honest answer. My honest answer. He did that shit, but
mm-hmm.
Did Bill Cosby do that shit too?
Changing the narrative. Moving on. So
see, like I said, he was waiting.
He did his time. He did his time.
Waiting on
Move on, because like she see that's. See, this is how you know you wrong. You know you wrong because as soon as you are uncomfortable with the goddamn question, they change the goddamn narrative. It worked with sports. It worked with fucking relationships. You don't like it, you change the narrative and change to something else.
No, because he wants to know what my honest opinion is.
Yes, that's why I was waiting on your ass to say something. Say something good.
He did that shit. That was the first thing.
No. Because then you shifted the turbo like we was watching Power Rangers in space. And you gonna sit up here and say, oh, what about Bill Cosby? He did that shit. I'm gonna talk about no goddamn Bill Cosby.
And waited.
Shit.
Because he wants me to just literally.
I don't want you to do shit. I don't want you to do shit. I just wanted you to answer the question.
Or he wants me to say, oh, I'm gonna
once again, this is not about me. This is not about me.
See how you said, oh, she want to change the narrative. So here we go.
You did. We were talking about R. Kelly. Okay. You a big fan. No, we get it. We know that you are a big fan of R. Kelly. That wasn't the problem. The problem was you had an issue with me looking at you because I was awaiting your answer. And then when you didn't want me to look at you, you sit up here talking about, well, what about Bill Cosby? Bill Cosby is blind in the motherfucker. Like, we can't have that. So that's why I was just like, please tell us something good.
My thing is, you wouldn't let me finish my thought.
I did let you finish it. You know what? Move on.
He did that shit. That's basically.
Move on.
He did that shit.
Move on.
I mean,
but my thing, no. In all seriousness, he did it, and he got convicted in the jury of his peers. So he's gonna have to do them 30 years.
Federal. It's federal.
30, and he still got to come back and serve and do. She underneath the table, filling on your legs, ain't she?
Yeah. Yeah, he got to do all them years. It's been 30 years in the making. It's been 30 years in the making.
Yeah, he got to do all those years, and he still got to be tried in Illinois and
oh, yep, they not done with him.
Yeah, they not done. So of course they can either have that time concurrent to what he's doing in New York, or they can add to that time.
Mm-hmm.
So and it's all federal. And unfortunately, at this point, nobody save him. So, except for God in this point. So I hope that whatever he finds in being in jail, hopefully he finds from it.
No, hell no. That motherfucker, like I said in there, that motherfucker, he like fucking young bitches and little boy booty holes. That's what he likes. Okay? Because all them sex songs and that ignition, he gonna know what the fucking ignition is in that he gonna know what ignition is in that goddamn prison, because he gonna stick his dick in one of them niggas or whatever. He gonna have a Swedish penis enhancer, or he I
can't with him.
That's
I'm leaving. I'm walking away now.
He did that shit
on purpose.
He did that.
I want y'all to move on. I want y'all to move on.
Move on.
I want y'all to move on. Because I'm gonna read this motherfucker. She gonna talk to me, but I love R. Kelly. Say ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna still love his songs. And now I'm really coming for you.
And he's singing in jail for commissary too.
Yes, So for the people that's coming in here, welcome to the show. We are talking about R. Kelly, and my best friend over here, she don't like us talking about R. Kelly. She feels some type of lag, but I don't give a fuck.
Did I say we don't like talking about R. Kelly? No. Every time we talk about R. Kelly, this is the argument we have. So it's either gonna go one side, or it's gonna go to another.
No, we already know it's gonna go to your side, because your ass, like I said, you do not want to see R. Kelly in jail, and that's fine. I don't care. I can care less. The motherfucker deserved to be in jail because I got tired of him acting like he wanted Girl Scout cookies, but he wanted the cookies from the bitch. That's what he wanted, okay? And this shit been going on for God knows how long. Then we found out that the motherfucker is goddamn fucking bisexual. This motherfucker was playing with little boy booty holes right along with Michael Jackson. That's why, motherfuckers, y'all need to really watch out for these half of these motherfuckers that be saying that they fucking straight and they really not. But anyway, did you want to move on?
For sure, Latoya, you say he did that shit, and you gonna listen?
I want to hear her right now. I want to hear her right now because like she playing.
I got one
she
thing
playing.
after y'all done.
I hope they seeing it too because like I said, I got receipts. I'm not doing like Lisa from Burger King or whatever to the bitches up talking about, oh, I need to wait 7 or 11 days for my fucking EBT. I'm like fucking can we move on?
Cause he gonna keep going.
I mean, get it off your chest.
No, I'm good.
No,
I'm good. No,
I
I'm
know
good.
this motherfucker over here doing. He encouraging this shit.
You are.
Here's my thing. I just got one thing. So I'm done. Okay. I'll turn that shit up. No, I'm just playing.
I'm sorry.
Turn that shit up.
So my thing is, I can separate the. Anyway, I can separate the pedophile from the artist. If y'all still want to listen to him, that's y'all prerogative.
Except the pedophile from the artist.
Separate.
But are they all in one though?
To me, not because they do the same thing for Chris Brown. He beats women, but I was like, he is talented. Who else? Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but you know that's called In the Windows, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about people on there. I don't care about neither one of them. But I guess y'all not gonna stop listening to his music. Okay, listen away. Listen to his hits.
You can look at it a specific way, but my thing is he was such a big part in the 90s and the 2000s for especially everything that he's written, all of the songs that he has out here. And if you were a fan and listening to him then you're a fan of listening to him.
Yeah,
but don't look at me
music
and judge me based off of you're listening to R. Kelly. Well, you're a pedophile too.
Right. That's the part I hate
like
too.
That.
I ain't go that far.
Don't. But that's how they look at it. I mean, because you defending them because you listen to them. No, I'm listening to it because
the
I like
music.
The song.
We're listening to the music.
I'm not defending what he did.
Right.
But
he needs to go to jail for life.
Life for it.
I mean, he'll get out when he'll be 85.
Like I said, don't look at me like I need to go to jail right along with his ass. Don't do that.
Right. That's basically what I was trying to say. Like, I don't care if you listen to his music. I mean, whatever, but don't do that. Don't compare. Don't think I'm defending him or his actions because I listen to his music.
Exactly.
I'm like, that does not correlate.
That's all I'm saying.
He's gonna get his just due, which it took some time, but finally things prevailed. I think that's how you say it.
But apparently I'm as bad as everybody else.
No, I still love you, Latoya.
Okay, thank you.
I guess I do. I mean, I don't know.
And the same
think about it.
It goes with the same dude that he about to have like a reality show based on his predator ass too. His name starts with a T. Trey Songz.
What about Trey Songz?
No, Trey Songz.
What about him?
He's R. Kelly 2.0.
For real?
Trey Songz?
Trey Songz?
Yes. But the only thing about Trey Songz, he fucks with women his age, but he's still a predator. He's just as sick as R. Kelly, but I can give Trey Songz, he's not a pedophile, but he's a sick ass, twisted individual that needs to go to jail. He a hoe, and I heard this word on the streets alleged he's a rapist.
Wow.
He no, that's wrong. He rapes women, he drugs women allegedly. He does wild shit like R. Kelly, except with the pedophile stuff. But he's just as twisted and sick as R. Kelly. And they're trying to get him out the paint too. That's why you haven't been hearing him recently, because he's trying to lay low from the spotlight. Hello. Uh-oh.
Hey, what's going on? I'm sorry. I am in the middle of a podcast. I appreciate you calling. But let me I'm gonna call you back, okay? Okay.
That's his boo thing.
No, that was somebody from Instagram.
Uh-oh. Let me see Instagram, huh?
Don't tell nobody my business.
He a Fashion Nova hoe? No, I'm just playing. But yeah, they're about to get rid of him too.
I know, right? Yeah. Now track them motherfuckers too. Like ooh.
But
anyway.
yeah, they about to get rid of his ass too. And if he did this shit good, he need to go to jail too. That's all I gotta say about that. So I'll yeah, I heard some shit. I heard some shit in the past. So I'm like, they can really do some of this shit, but more people coming out, more women coming out saying he's a sick ass, twisted.
But like I said, if like
y'all things is sick,
I'm gonna leave that alone. It's just like my whole thing is like you running the risk of that with anyone. Like you just never know until you invest in getting to know them. Like you don't get to know them just because they're a celebrity. You get to know them because they're human. And the thing is that there's a lot of men that's in power, even some women that's in power are sick as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Celebrity, power, and money. That's all it is. Speaking of celebrities, let's get to some good celebrities. Our girl Beyonce coming out with an album July 29th at the end of this month. You won't break my soul, Chris. You won't break my soul. Go ahead.
Everybody heard the new Drake? Speaking of new
album. That album.
I like that song though.
Honestly, Nevermind album.
Yeah, I actually like that song.
I never heard of it. I never heard it.
It's a house album.
And basically it's a house music album. Yeah,
that's not Drake.
Yeah, it's not his usual style, but
he did it during Pride.
I like house music, so there we go.
Yeah, he dropped it during Pride month, so I was like, that's perfect.
Why everybody got to do? Never mind. Okay.
Pander.
But fuck Drake.
Never mind.
Beyonce, she coming out with that fire. She coming out with that heat, and I can't wait. That's a talented.
You like to reach a lot, don't you?
We all have our favorites.
Yeah,
but you know that's not one of your favorites. You're doing that shit because you're trying to piss me off.
But she has talent and she's relevant.
But you do shit to really piss me off. Try to. But I love your petty energy, but you're not gonna bother my vibe because my vibe is awesome, and I'm not gonna let a Gemini like you try to piss me off. You know that bitch is overrated. You know that. But if you really want my energy, you about to get my energy right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
And Sammy wrote none of this. Beyonce wrote every one of her songs.
She got a ghostwriter. The bitch got a 3rd grade education.
She doing better than me.
Let's move on.
That's it. that was, I say the best for last. That was a happy ending.
Oh, I didn't get sucked up. Okay, moving on. So yeah, everyone. We appreciate you guys joining in.
Oh, y'all got a rant. Oh, you did your rant.
Yeah, I did my rant.
Well, I got a rant. I want to say, Kimberly Lee's A Diary of a Mad Black Woman main character.
Oh, that bitch. Yeah, I forgot about her.
Just keep your comments to your damn self. We did not need to know your religion. We don't care about that. We don't need to know that you support Roe v. Wade. I think Roe v. Wade.
Yeah, Roe versus Wade.
Roe versus Wade. Yeah, she was like, hallelujah. No more, I'm paraphrasing, no more killing babies. All babies is born. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
So the thing, yeah.
No wonder why we haven't seen her in movies.
Yeah,
Tyler
because
Perry.
they say that every time she's in the movie, they keep dragging her for some apparent reason.
Well,
but
maybe she's different.
She ain't no Monique.
I'm about to say that. Monique can't find no jobs because the bitch don't know how to keep her fucking mouth shut.
Which, I say fuck Monique because she said something about D.L. Hughley's daughter. I'm like, what?
Oh
does her
yeah,
daughter
you know what?
have anything to do
You know
with
what?
that?
Yes. So okay.
Latoya.
So before we go,
Well, you know how I feel about Monique.
yeah, because as a matter of fact, let's kind of talk about that before we go to before we
It's late news, but we're gonna give it to you.
So here's the thing with D.L. Hughley. I don't really care for him like that. I don't even think he's that funny for me.
You bring my family into some shit.
Yeah, you bring my family into some shit, and I'm gonna read the fuck out of you. I
Yep.
mean, Monique, let's get this right. Like, you know, you did a like a documentary or biography or whatever.
No,
movie.
they had a venue in Detroit. Both of them were the headliners.
No. I'm talking about like her history.
Oh, okay.
She did a history of her, you know, being she's a woman that fucked her own child.
What?
I'm Precious.
Oh,
yeah, she had Precious ear pussy or some shit.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And her,
That movie was fucked up.
Yeah, that was really, really fucked up. Was that actually true in real life?
It was based on.
Yeah, it was based on a true story.
Like, why the fuck did you know? Okay.
I mean, she was acting, and she received the Oscar.
Is she still mean? She still got a mean spirit?
That's from what I hear. Yes, she do. Everybody's saying the same thing.
She's difficult to work with.
Mm-hmm.
That's her fault.
You the common
But
denominator.
that's her fault. It's the reason why she got blacklisted.
She deserved to get blacklisted. I mean, like I said, when you keep running your fucking mouth, and then like, okay, what Oprah did to her about, like, I guess there was a story about her being, I think, abused by her father or something like that, or her mother or something like that.
Oprah or
No, this was Monique's story or whatever, and she said that she didn't want her mother involved in this or whatever.
Oh, she brought her mother to the Oprah show.
And she was upset. Now that part, Oprah needed to apologize, but Oprah didn't want to apologize.
My thing is, she shouldn't apologize because it'd be like if Oprah brought and Monique had a show and Oprah. And she brought Oprah on as a guest and brought Oprah's abuser on there.
Which she has been.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And yeah, she need a pause. But yeah, my rant is this. Like, I mean, it is what it is in today's society.
I forgot, what did she say? That's what I need.
She said something about her daughter. Like her daughter got abused or raped, and which had nothing to do with the show that they were headlining. She wanted to go down that path and talk about her daughter that's been abused or raped, and she took that D.L. Hughley out of context. So you and your husband, her husband, daddy, they
and that whole open fucked up ass marriage they got.
Yeah, she has
an open
open marriage. But he putting words in Monique's ear, and then she just saying some shit, and she went too far about the daughter saying that she was raped. I'm like, why would you say that? So
this is a toxic relationship. So you have you have a husband that you call daddy. He gaslights. He manipulates. That is a toxic relationship. Why in the fuck are you in an open relationship where you're basically opening flies in your home?
That's
how she wanted.
But whatever.
Like I said, y'all know I don't like her.
I
don't like her.
I
ain't
just
liked her since Parker's.
My thing is, before we adjourn, thank you guys for coming on here. It's been a while since we actually done this. Let me see. Roe versus Wade, that's never coming back. So hopefully, just like I said, you're gonna have to.
That up, they ain't coming back.
Yeah, but once again,
they ain't done. They're not done.
This is an issue where when you fail to vote, this is your repercussions. I've been saying that for the last 10 years since y'all been following me. I said voting is very, very important.
I haven't read.
Okay, but the thing is that they're gonna do more fucked up shit.
Yeah, they're not done.
They're not done. This is the end result. When you wanted Trump in office, this is the end result.
Should have did that in 2016.
So Just because he's not in office does not mean he's not doing damage, because he's still doing damage to you guys.
Yep.
And when the shit that's on the table, people have told me, even me, I'm in the gay community, that gay marriages are still going to exist. If the Supreme Court have their way, it's going to be another Roe versus Wade that's going to be on the chopping block. Everybody thought that they say, oh, we'll never touch that. We'll never, ever touch that. Sure. Even Clarence Thomas said this shit in 92. He said, no, if I'm going to be in the Supreme Court, I'm never going to touch Roe versus Wade. And guess what happened in 2022? It's gone now.
50 years in the making.
So I'm going to just say, everybody stay vigilant. Stay aware. Mm-hmm. Stay aware. And keep hope alive.
The goal is slavery. They're trying to have us back to slavery.
Yep.
But go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to mention for R.I.P. to those who lost their lives through 4th of July. And it just kind of helps me think about why the hell would you have all these mass shootings?
All the guns.
Yep.
How many mass shootings have we seen in the past 2 months?
It was like 3, 4. It's way more than this year.
Actually, it's been 4.
Oh, I haven't been watching the news like this.
And I'm dumbfounded as to why people still hollering gun laws. They need to be tougher. Okay, so what are you going to do to make these gun laws tougher?
They're not. They
not. And then here come the complete right way. You're taking away my rights. You're taking away my guns. Ain't nobody trying to take away no guns. We just trying to make it harder for the motherfuckers who shouldn't have guns to not get a gun. But you got shit out here like ghost guns, for example. There has to be a way for this shit to stop. We cannot sit here in our house and be afraid to go out in fear because people can't go to the grocery store.
Yep.
Can't go to a parade. Little kids can't even go to school.
Yeah, that part.
Shit just sad. I refuse to live in my house as a victim.
Right.
But regardless of anything, be safe. Toughen these gun laws up. As you can obviously see, what you just gonna have the mass shooting every weekend because somebody feel that their agenda not being heard, so they just go and shooting up with just for shoot other people, innocent people. And then when we sitting here having mass funerals for children, kids, or somebody who just wanted to go out and enjoy the day,
right?
Or somebody who wanted to just go do a simple errand and shop for food for the house. So it takes something that simple, and then it always happens like this. You have a mass shooting, everybody talking about the tough gun laws. 2 weeks later, ain't nobody talking about it anymore.
Yep.
Nobody's vigilant. Nobody stays on something unless they really want to. If they put that same effort that they put in Roe versus Wade into these gun laws,
I will never happen because the motherfuckers that's on that board is corrupt.
Exactly.
So.
And guess where they get all their money from? The NRA.
Yep.
Who's saying, oh, we need more guns. What you defending against? Are we at war?
Are you going
to another country for
we're at war.
We don't know.
We're at war.
Should I be preparing for a race war right now? I need to know. Because
Civil War.
Because y'all here fighting for these gun laws like a gun is a necessity. So I need pads and tampons just like I need a gun. that's how y'all pushing it. And then y'all get the most unstable motherfucker with a gun. And then you ask, well, how was he able to get a gun? Yeah, shit. With the right ID, my 14-year-old can probably go get a gun right now. All she got to do is wait 7 days.
It don't take that long.
It does. They're not checking for no mental instability or anything.
Nothing.
And even still, let's say they pass the mental test. It's nothing to say that they might not snap at some point. Hey, look at the postal worker. One day it's just all 50 fan. You starting to shoot motherfuckers because this motherfucker asking how much 29-cent stamp costs.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We never know, but there should be things in place for this shit not to continue to happen.
Right.
My thing is, Great Britain, the police don't even have guns.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they don't have guns at all. Other countries, they have no crimes because they strict on how they, I guess, control their government or city.
Mm-hmm.
But America, they don't know what they're doing.
No, Americans, we're stupid.
We
I'm
are.
gonna be honest, we're stupid. We're just like WWE fans. We believe everything. And I said it. I said WWE fans because I'm not smart.
Right.
But the funny part is, this is not separately, not WWE now. I've been saying this shit for the past 20 years. 15 years.
Do you see this shit? I'm just scrolling on. Oh shit! I'm scrolling on Instagram. She made a TikTok about losing her patient. She putting content for clout.
That was ending my rant. Free Britney. Okay.
Oh yeah, free Britney. This shit.
Oh, I don't understand.
I gotta read the caption.
If I die in your hospital,
Don't use my death for clout on TikTok.
She making a TikTok. Ain't that against HIPAA or whatever?
No, it's not.
I don't.
No, as long as you don't deal any PHI.
What's that?
Personal health information.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's still bogus for what she did.
No. Because she can talk in general. I can talk in general. So if somebody died in the hospital, which people die in the hospital every day. But if I was to say a specific name, what they died of, personal information,
right?
That's HIPAA.
Oh, okay.
That's what I get for working in life insurance.
Yeah. But yeah,
because I have to know what the HIPAA law is.
Right. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. That's all I wanted to get off my chest.
But she had a rough day because she lost a patient. So.
Did she have a rough day, or why is she uploading shit?
Stuff can't work so hard.
Hey,
Did she nip you or did she swing at you?
I think she landed on my toe.
She in defensive mode.
No, she just landed.
She landed on your foot. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
She's just laying down.
My cat acting funny. She do stuff like lay on your feet.
But yeah, I'm done.
All right, y'all have a wonderful night. We'll see you guys soon.
Happy holidays.
Be well. Bye.